and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to share with you my favorite of the month of September. Now there's not going to be as many beauty products as usual because it's not an area in my life that I've really experienced with in the past month, simply because I was so busy I didn't really have time. So I decided to wear some of the things I'm going to share with you just so you can see what it looks like. So if my face looks less done up, you'll understand why in a minute. I'm going to start with the only 2 beauty products I'm going to share with you today, and then I will share all the rest and expect kind of a variety of things this time. So the first thing is the BB cream by Lavash Posey. I got this in my little box this month. It is in the tint light. I believe there are 2 different colors, light and dark. And this one is probably the best BB cream I have ever tried in my life. Now I'm not going to say it's for everybody, but what I'm going to say is that if you have sensitive skin and if you have a pink tone skin, it's sometimes quite hard to find a right BB cream because a lot of them are quite yellowy, and this one is a little bit more pink. I think it probably would work on more yellowy skin tones as well. Now the reason why I haven't put a lot of makeup on today is because I wanted to show you how it looks on its own with nothing else. I do have blusher on, but the rest of my face is only the BB cream. So as you can see, you can still see some redness, and I have a spot there, you can still see them, but this is exactly what I want. I don't want anything that will cover my freckles in general, and as you can see they are still very visible. So if you want a bigger, like more of a coverage, you could put that on with either a foundation on top and use that as a primer or as a base. It is nicely, it's not too moisturizing. I still need to wear my moisturizer, but I have very dry skin. But I just really love this BB cream, so I'm so glad I got a full size because I get to try it properly. But I probably would buy it again once I finish this one. The second thing is something that I've actually owned for quite some time and I had never tried. It is the Loreal Brow Artist Plumper. I got it in a subscription box. It won't focus. Anyway, I will write them down down at the bottom of the screen. You'll have the details. It says it's a clear shaping brow gel mascara. And that's exactly what it is. It comes, it's like a little mascara wand, and it's a clear gel. And because I got my eyebrows tinted, I don't really need to fill them in to make them darker. But my eyebrows, especially when I wake up, can be a little bit, not wild, but they can, I like them to be very well done. And this is just keeping them in place. It does last all day long, and it doesn't have any color, so it can work with any kind of eyebrows really. So that's a very good one, and I don't know why I didn't try it before. I've had it for ages, and then I thought, oh, you know what, I've never tried that, and I did, and I love it so much. That is in my favorites this month. So now I'm going to move on to a big variety of different items. The first one being my ukulele. I absolutely love it. So it is Lanikai Soprano ukulele, so it's the smallest size, and I love the color. I love the sound. It's the second one I've had. I bought a cheaper one to start with, which I returned almost immediately because it was just not sounding right. I could not even tune the instrument. It was just too cheap and too badly made. So this one is a bit more expensive. It's not that bad for a musical instrument, and I have been playing it absolutely every single day since I got it. I've been practicing every day, and it's an instrument I've been wanting to try for ages, and this year I just decided it's the right time, so I will try now, and I really love it so much that I've been really practicing and getting better. So if you want to try a new instrument and you want something not too hard, that doesn't take too much room, try a ukulele. I promise you it's a lot of fun. Next is the item that has helped me so much to eat healthy food and stay organized with my meal planning this month, and it is my slow cooker. I've kept the box especially to show you. It's the crock pot original. It's 4.7 liters. You can find loads of different ones. I picked that one because you have a countdown timer, and whenever your meal is cooked, instead of turning off or staying on like some of them do, it just has a keep warm function. So I could actually go somewhere and come home and know that my food is not going to be burnt and it will be kept warm, so I don't have to reheat it again. And it's been really, really good. I don't know if I would use it as much during the summertime, because I just like to eat more like salads and fresher food, but for autumn and winter it's absolutely perfect. I've seen online you can actually try and bake cakes inside it. I'm going to have a look because I have no clue how this would work, but it's just an amazing item. I didn't realize you could do so much with it. I've cooked almost every single meal I've made, and the good thing is that you can cook a bigger batch and then have it for several meals, so you don't have to cook as often. It's very, very good, especially if you have a family to feed, or even if you're just yourself. You can just make portions and freeze them in advance if you want to. The next item is a 2-in-1. It's costed me £2.50 to create this. I don't know if you're going to see. This is a card, it's a greetings card I found in Tesco's for £1.50, and the frame is from Tesco's for £1, and I've been trying to add loads of different artwork on my sewing room on the wall up there, and whenever I saw that quote I loved it, and I love the confetti on it, so I thought it was just a perfect quote. So that's what I'm going to be a new artwork piece for my wall. It's just to show that you really don't need to spend a lot of money to have loads of different artworks in your room. Basically everything I have on my wall is either gifts or framed postcards, or the cards I get in my Little Boss subscription, the illustrations I frame. I have paintings made by Eoghan framed. I have a big colouring poster that I've coloured in myself, and it still adds a lot to the wall. It's just it doesn't have to be always expensive basically to have a lot of artwork displayed in your room. And this card, I just really, really love the quote. For the next item, I am calling all planners and stickers addicts. It is loads of stickers. I have loads of them. Loads and loads of different colors. For a planner, they are made to go with the Erin Condren Life Planner. They are made by a girl on Etsy called Tallulah Hula, like this, and she's just redesigned all her stickers. And if you are interested in how to plan with a planner and how to use those stickers, I am making a video next week. It should be on my channel on the 8th of October. So if you are interested in that, watch this space. I thought I would just show you an example of the whole page decorated with some of her stickers that I've done recently. So this is for October time. I've already done it in advance because when I received them they were so pretty. I really wanted to try them. So yeah, that's what you could do. You can go even crazier if you want to, or less crazy if you don't want to. It's just up to you. But there's so many colors, so much you can do. They are really good quality. I was worried that I couldn't write. I always write with like a gel pen on my stickers, and I was worried that they could be too glossy and it would, you know, the way sometimes it doesn't write well. I've tried any kind of pen and everything writes really well on the paper, so that was one of my main concerns, and it's not the case. And I was also worried sometimes with pictures on Etsy you can see the colors being really vibrant, and when we receive them it's not the same exactly. And there, what you see on Etsy is what you get really, so no surprises there. Absolutely love them. So if you want to find out how to get organized using a planner and how to get more organized in your life, even if you don't have a planner, you can always use a notebook or things like that. Next week's video is, if everything goes to plan, going to be a planning video using those stickers, so you can have a better look at them. I will do loads of close-ups. That's why I'm not just going to show you every single one of them there, because you will see more about them next week. So my next favorites for this month are those earrings, which I absolutely love. I've been wearing them with a lot of my outfits. They are made by Floating Vintage Designs, which is a lovely lady called Kate, who has a Facebook page. She also has an Etsy shop if you want to have a look. I will write the details down here, and in the description box I will put the links if you want to click them. She can make jewelry to order basically, so if you like those earrings but you are not sure about the color, you can contact her and ask her for different colors, and she will do her best to accommodate with any kind of ideas you may have. They are really, really lovely, and I've been wearing them with loads of different outfits. I love these colors for autumn, and I am so pleased with them that I might have to order a few more colors with that shape. It's just very simple, but it adds a lot to an outfit, I find, and I love them with this top especially. The last two things I'm going to show you are kind of go hand in hand. Now the first one is an ebook, so I'm going to show you the screen. There you go. It's called Sort Your Life Out. It's by Eoghan, and it is a book basically where it's a 21-day program. The idea behind it is that you start by assessing your life and try and finding the areas in your life that make you not happy or you're not happy with, you want to improve, and you work on those for 21 days because it apparently takes 21 days to take new habits. So it's about changing the way you think and you act to feel happier in general. I started reading it last week, but I've started really doing it. You have to have like a Sort Your Life Out journal that you write in. You have exercises to do. Done it for 2 days and it's already helping me, so definitely would recommend that. Really good if you're in a place in your life where you want to get happier, which is my case. Really, really love that book. The last item in my favorites is another book, and it's called The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying by Marie Kondo, who is a Japanese lady. She is an expert in decluttering and kind of sorting your life as well. She's a link between the two. I saw this book in one of Zoela's videos last month. I think it was her favorites of August. She talked about this book, and the whole process basically is that you declutter your house to declutter your life, and it's amazing how much you can change in your mental state by working on your surroundings. It has kind of changed my way of thinking about things in general in a good way, and yeah, it's very hard to explain. You kind of need to try it, but I haven't finished to do it yet. The whole method can take a month because you basically need to take every single item you own and decide whether you keep it or not, and then you need to tidy up all these items again in a certain way, which I have not reached yet. So I'm at the first phase, which is the discarding phase. So what I've been doing is taking one category of items at a time. So far I've done books, DVDs, video games, and my next one is makeup, which is going to be a challenging one because I have a lot. I've done clothes as well already. And the way it works is that you basically take all the things you own in that category from all the rooms in your house, and you put them all on the floor in front of you, so you realize how much of it you own, and then you decide what you keep or not. And the best way she explains it, I think, is if you hold an item and it brings you joy or happiness, you want to keep it. If it doesn't bring you anything, you don't really need it anymore. I've been following that, and it really is amazing. I have done quite a lot of decluttering in my house, and already my head feels less crowded in a way. So yeah, it's a very, very good book if you're in a place like me where you really want to sort your life out. Again, I promise I'm not paid for every time I pronounce this word, even if it's the title of a book I've officially featured in there, but yeah, that really is where I am at, and there's not many ways to say it really. So yeah, if you want to do that, just check those two books. Really, really good. So that was all my favorite of the month. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, hit the like button down there, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. You have a red button somewhere around this window that you can click, and don't hesitate, if you know anyone you think might be interested in those videos, please share them on your social media sites and networks and all these things, because it really, really helps me. I have exciting things coming. If you're interested in makeup and you don't know how to do your makeup because you've never really tried, or you're scared you're not doing it right, and you find all those tutorials a little bit too complicated and you want something super basic, watch this space. We're gonna have things coming for you. Next week you will find on the Thursday video my planning and organizing video. It will include how I plan with my planner, how I get organized with my meal planning. If you don't own a planner and you would like ideas of what kind of planners are available, you can find that out. Which stickers I use in my planner and where to get them. Loads of things like that basically. So if you like stationery, planning and all this, you'll probably like the video, so you want to check it out. And until then, I will just hope you have a lovely week and I will see you then. Bye!